Hare Krishna. So, okay, most welcome again. And resuming from the Akhyata Prakaranam. So, we are having like 2, 3 more devotees, Rukmini Mataji and Mahaprema Mataji, as I mentioned to you 2 weeks ago. So, Asit Prabhuji is one of them, very senior devotee here from Gurgaon. Gurgaon में रहते हैं ना Prabhuji? Gurgaon.
Yes, Prabhu, Gurgaon.
I always get.
Am I audible, Prabhu?
Yes. I always get.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. So I always get confused between Faridabad and Gurgaon. And earlier Ghaziabad and Gurgaon. Anyhow, all places are just piece of land. Okay, that was a big statement.
I remember I've been to Gurgaon. Gurgaon is maybe like northwest of Delhi and Faridabad is south. Is that correct?
That is southwest of Delhi is Gurgaon.
Oh, okay.
And then north or maybe southeast is Faridabad, like that.
I see. Okay.
Sutra 624. Jatyakhyayam ekavachane bahuvachanam va. Although we had done few of these sutras with Rukmini Mataji and Mahaprema Mataji, just going through them again. So, when referring to a jati, a category, a group, a particular species, a Bahuvachana Vishnu Bhakti can optionally be applied instead of an Ekvachana Vishnu Bhakti. So there is a rule that for jati, Ekvachana Vishnu Bhakti is used in general. For example, if I say, for example, very nice word, Goshala, right? Goshala. So, okay, some of them, they write it like Gaushala, right? And some they write it like Goshala. Whatever is there, both of them okay. So now here, if you remember from the second chapter, the Go Shabda. The Shabda was Go, right? So if we say Goshala, just refers to land, a place or a land where only one cow is put or one cow is taken care of. Will that be right? No. So because it's only a singular ekvachana used in the word Goshala, like go, the shala of one cow. So that's not, because it's a jati vachaka shabda. This word is referring to a particular group or a species, the cows. So Goshala here, although the word go is in ekvachana, but because it is used for the whole group, the whole category, that's why it's referring to the whole, like the multitude of the cows, including the calves and the bulls and so on. So in general, like this, ekvachana is used for the jatis. But the sutra says that optionally, bahuvachana Vishnu Bhakti can also be implied. There's no, yeah, so it can be applied. For example, sampujya tulasi or sampujya tulasya. Tulasi is worshipable. So tulasi is tulsi. If we just say tulasi, so that means tulasi, the tulsi plant. But tulasyaha sampujyaha, tulsi is worshipable, same thing. Gaurayam, gava ime. This is a bull. So this is showing the example when bahuvachana is used for a singular entity, entity or the object or a thing, pertaining to a particular species or a category or a group or a jati. So like that, either ekvachana or bahuvachana. Amrita says, a jati is always singular since it refers to a single common quality that inheres in many, but this rule says that a bahuvachana Vishnu Bhakti can optionally be applied nonetheless. Yeah. We can read Sankshodhani for this. For example, Sankshodhani says, the main lesson to be learned from the sutra is that Ekvachanam is used when referring to a jati. Right. The option for Bahuvachana is only a side point. Often in Sanskrit, we see Ekvachanam where we would expect Bahuvachanam. At such times, it's understood that the Ekvachanam is being used to express a jati. Often the acharyas will point this out with phrases like Jata Vikatvam in the commentaries and Jata Vekavachanam or Jatyaikatvam. Examples from Vishwanath Chakravarti's Sararth Darshini commentary are Atmani, Atmanah, Viprabharyaya, Bharyaya, Radhaya, Bharyaya, Sudata, Subhruva, Chakshusha, Saugandhikam, Tannama Pankajam. So all these are Jati Vachak Shabdas. And examples from Jiva Goswami's Krama Sandarbha commentary are Esha Memati and Disham. Yeah, so Ekvachanam is used for expressing a jati. Yeah. Okay. Prathama Nama Matrarthe. Now, Prathama here stands for the first Vishnu Bhakti. The Prathama Vishnu Bhakti, the first case. Su Aujas. Okay. So, what is the usage? When only the meaning of the Nama is being expressed. The meaning of the Nama. A Prathama Vishnu Bhakti is used. Vritti says, when only that which the Nama itself expresses is being expressed. For example, Krishna, just the word Krishna, 1.1 of the word Krishna. So Krishna, when we have added Su with the word Prakritis Krishna, then this Vishnu Bhakti, by adding this Vishnu Bhakti, we are just, this Vishnu Bhakti is just expressing or indicating that object or person or thing which is expressed by that name. So when we say Krishna, it refers to the person Krishna. That's all about Vishnu Bhakti 1, like the first case. Like for example, Aham Krishnam Pashyami. I'm seeing, observing Krishna. So in this one, Krishna becomes the object. And so on with the other vibhaktis also. But when we are just about to express the person, the object or thing which is expressed by the word, then we add the Prathama Vishnu Bhakti, or that is the Karya of the Prathama Vishnu Bhakti. Let's read more. When only that which the Nama itself expresses is being expressed, a Prathama Vishnu Bhakti is used. The sense of being only what the Nama itself expresses is that there is no consideration of the relationships which are going to be described in the upcoming sutras. So it's just as simple as that, just to express what the Nama is going to express. Yeah, that's all. Like for example, if I say phala, phalam, phale, phalani, right? So phalam, one phala, phale, two phalas, and phalani, many phalas, many fruits. So the word phalam is thus expressing the object fruit. That's what Prathama Vishnu Bhakti is used for mainly. Okay. We can just read it. Since gender is innate in a nama, yeah, this is one thing we know this, that every nama, every shabda has a gender. right? And that's like an eternal property of that word, of that akshara or that shabda. It's nothing like anything is imposed. It's eternal thing. So gender is innate in a nama. It is also just a particular meaning of the nama. Gender is also innate in namas, which are vachalingas. Uh, since gender is innate in a namas, it is also just a particular meaning of the nama. Okay, let's read it. Gender is also innate in namas, which are vachalingas. In that regard, there are also namas which have no gender. For example, uchai, nichai, they have no genders. They are avyayas. The linga gender is termed by the words stri, pungs, napunsak, and is defined in the Mahabhashya as sansthyana prasarau lingam. The gender is sansthyana and prasava. Sansthyana means contraction, the female organ, where it was sukud jata hai, where the organ, how will you say that? Like contract, you know, uh, which is defined as drawing inwards on account of parts coming together due to combination. And prasara means projection, the male organ, which is defined as an increase due to expansion. Two words, sansthyana and prasara, contraction and expansion. The meaning is this: linga is the specific quality variously assigned to a thing by the Lord in terms of the contraction, projection, and state of balance of the two, seen in females, males, and neuters who are respectively recognized by the symptoms of breasts and so on. By figurative application, linga also applies to a nama. Examples of namas which have lingas um, are the feminine word vapi, the masculine word tadagaha, the neuter word kundam. Like when I first read this part, I was a bit confused that what's the need of mm, bringing this discussion over here of sansthyana prasara, the discussion of gender in regards to male, female, the people, like the persons. So I'm still not sure why the discussion is here. But anyhow, the point is, which I understand is Jiva Goswami is saying uh, that just like it's godly arrangement by God, that uh, particular genders have been assigned, you know, as per the contraction, projection, different things, different situations. Similarly, uh, different genders have been assigned to different namas here. Uh, yeah. And there is also one thing that it's like a commonly understood thing in India, at least, that if we have a noun, any noun, ending with short vowel, then it's mostly considered as a word in masculine gender. Any word ending with a short vowel is commonly understood to be in the category of masculine gender. And if we have any word ending with the trivikrama or the long vowels, then understood to be in the feminine gender. Generally, it's like that. Just a very, very like general, plain understanding for those who can't take more of these, heavy doses of this philosophy or the discussions, sansthyana, prasava, prasara, and so on. Anyhow, the links, the namas, the words, they have their own lingas, genders. Furthermore, sometimes the gender assigned to a nama is figuratively applied to the thing which is expressed by the nama. For example, Sundara Dara, the beautiful wife, the Sundari Devta, the beautiful demigod, and Sundaram Devatam, the beautiful demigod. So basically, when we have a Visheshana, an adjective, a modifier, along with a noun, so as we have already read, it takes the same gender or the linga as of the noun it is supporting to. So yeah, Sundari Devata, Sundaram Daivatam, ityadi. Hmm. Paramaha Krishnaha, Parama Radha, Paramam, let's say Phalam. Yeah, Paramam Phalam. Yeah. Among the namas which have lingas are those which are essentially just measurements. This is any. Oops. 1 second. This we know. Yeah, this is the same thing.
So these three words for pond that it gave in the Vritti, how can this be related to Sangstyana and Prasava? I mean, it's the same thing as happening as a pond.
Where?
So how can there be a figurative application? It's just not related, right?
Yeah, I mean that is what I was like. There's no such direct connection between the discussion of contraction, prasara and all.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just drew the point that just like the Lord assigned genders to people accordingly, similarly with the names. So I just drew that uh, from the discussion.
Right. Okay.
And also some new learnings also, prasara, sansthyana, contraction, some new terms. Okay, the next sutra says, where are we? Sambodhane cha. Apratma Vishnu Bhakti is also used when there is Sambodhana. So this is here it is. We already did the declensions, now it comes. That in Sambodhana also, which we say the 8th one, 8-1, 8-2, 8-3, Apratma Vishnu Bhakti is used, also used. So Sambodhana means Amantrana, and Amantrana means attracting the attention of the possessor of the name by calling his name. The Sanskrit is very nice for this. Sambodhanam iti Amantranam. If you see here, Sambodhanam iti Amantranam. Amantrana, like calling, like in India we say
Inviting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
inviting, invitation, Amantrana. Actually, there are two words, Amantrana and Nimantrana. So one time my Guruji told there's a difference between the two. I'm just forgetting what the difference he told. Very nice, subtle difference. Amantrana and Nimantrana. So one was like an official, a formal invitation, and one was with humility and a very informal kind of invitation. Um, Anyhow, so Sambodhanam is
So
Amantranam.
one is where you want him to come for sure, and one
Uh-huh.
is where even if it doesn't come, doesn't matter.
Yeah. So one is like a formal invitation, formality kind of, as happens, yeah. Happens between the relatives. And one is informal. Yeah. So when devotees invite, that's informal, I believe. That's not formal. They invite with all their hearts. Please do come, do come. And it's always enlightening and always pleasurable to go to attend devotees programs or invitation, then attending the invitations of those related to the body, the relatives. So I've seen devotees there like when they get invitation from the relatives, like not to stress this point too much, they are like, oh no, again. And when they get invitation from, and when they do not get invitation from devotees or from the temple, like that, some house programs or something, they're like, Are, I've not got any invitation since a while now. What's happening? Is anyone around? basically they become very happy when they are invited by devotees. Okay. Taccha namna namina abhimukhyam bhavanam. So taccha namna sambodhanam is that we are calling by the name. Basically, abhimukhya bhavanam is we're causing that person to turn towards us by calling his name, by calling name of the person who possesses that name, namina, like literally. Abhinnatvat nama namino, so namina, namna and namina here. So, amantrana means attracting the attention of the possessor of the name by calling his name. So that's what we do while chanting, and that's what the acharyas also explain in their, commentary on the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That we're inviting the Lord. So we are basically attracting the attention of the Lord by calling his name. So yeah, I think Bhaktivinoda Thakur or in one commentary it is there. And then also the Lord, he his attention turns towards us, and then he also thinks, oh, because he has taken my name now, then he thinks, Madiyoyam. One commentary says, I think, yeah, Madiyoyam. Sridhar Swami says maybe, or Vishwanath Ji, that now because he's taken my name, he's mine. He's mine. Madiyoyam. And then Maya Sarvato Rakshaniyoyam. He's to be protected by me always. So basically the Lord develops, I mean, he already has that mamata buddhi towards us, those who chants his name, as if Jiva consciousness arises in the Lord, just like Krishna consciousness arises in us. Anyhow, okay. Sambodhana is indicated by a word like Hey Rama, Hey Krishna, Karuna, and so on. Sometimes it is understood even without such a word. Sometimes, yeah. I very much like that shloka. Ai Deen Dayadranatha, Hey Mathuranath Kadavalokyase, and Ityadi. I just remember these two lines. Who I think
Madhavendra Puri.
Puri.
Famous
Very famous. I memorized it in my school. Very nice. Ai Deen Dayadranatha, Hey Mathuranath Kadavalokyase. So here there also I is used in the sense of Sambodhana also, like, oh, Deen Dayadranatha, Hey Mathuranath, Kadavalokyase. So Sambodhana again. Then a Prathama Vishnu Bhakti is also applied after a Nama when there is the extra meaning of Sambodhana. That's that we have read. Thus, when the meaning is you, whose name is Krishna, ought to turn your face towards me. We get Hey Krishna or simply Krishna. You, I mean, the translation is very nice. The gloss here. You, whose name is Krishna, ought to turn your face towards me. Just try to read it very literally. You ought to turn your face towards me. Turn it. Krishna. Okay. Sambandhe. It's very nice, huh? There is no need to do any derivation, declension. Just no prakriti pratyay coming together. No.
Just hearing your lecture, Prabhu, your transcendental lecture, just hearing.
Krishna. What is that? Tubhyam eva samarpaye. Govinda. In Pujari Seva we chant that verse, na?
Yes.
Tubhyam, what is that? Govinda, Tubhyam eva samarpaye.
Vastu.
Tadiyam Vastu Govinda.
Tubhyam.
Something.
Sab
aapka hi hai. Oh Govinda, everything belongs to you and I'm offering again to you. So, Tubhyam eva samarpaye. Sambandhe tadashrayat shashti. Okay. So now we have talked of Pratma, that is mainly or basically used in order to express what the nama, the name, the possessor of the name, basically, to express the possessor of the name, that nama. It could be a thing, it could be an object, it could be a person. Then coming to 627th Sutra, it talks of the Shashti Vishnu Bhakti, the sixth case, to Sambandhe Tad Ashrayat Shashti. When relationship is being expressed, relationship, a Shashti Vishnu Bhakti is applied after the Ashraya of the relationship. The Ashraya, not the Vishaya. I am a devotee of Krishna. Whose devotee I am? Krishna's devotee. So who is the Ashraya of that relation? Lord Krishna. It comes here also. We'll read this. Sambandha is a connection between two things. Yeah, it is very obvious that if it is a sambandha, then it has to be between two things, right? There can't be sambandha between one thing only. Like, no, it has to be between two things. Sambandha, the word sambandha, like Asit Prabhuji might be aware of, when we do marriage in India, marriages. So just like if your son is getting married to like a girl, so now the boy's father, the boy's parents, and the girl's parents, they are samdhi. You say samdhi.
Yes, samdhi. They call it samdhi.
So basically, it's sambandhi. Sambandhi and
Yeah.
karte coming down, melting down. From sambandhi, it becomes samdhi.
Became samdhi.
Yeah, but it is sambandhi because there is a sambandha.
That's nice.
There is a sambandha between the two families now through the boy and the girl. So the point is sambandha has to be between two. So I was saying that Radha and Krishna, because they were one, so there couldn't be any formal sambandha there in that way. Just like I don't know why I'm going in that direction. ekatmana bhuvi pura deha bhedam gatau ekatma. So they are one, so there can't be that literal official formal sambandha there because sambandha is between two things, not one. Anyhow, so sambandha necessarily involves two things. Has to be two. When sambandha is understood, a Shashti Vishnu Bhakti is applied after that thing, the Ashraya, from which the connection proceeds to the other things, the Vishaya. Moreover, the direction in which the connection proceeds is based on the desire of the speaker. I can say Krishnasya Bhaktaha, I can Bhaktasya Krishna. So it depends on the speaker. But another Vishnu Bhakti, such as a Prathama and so on, is applied after the other thing, the Vishaya, according to what is appropriate. So the Ashraya takes Shashti, that's for sure. But the Vishaya, it can take any of the Vishnu Bhakti, depends. If I say, Hey Prabho, Krishnasya Bhaktam Pashya, that, oh Prabhu, please see the devotee of Lord Krishna. So there, Krishnasya Bhaktam. So I have used the Dvitiya Vibhakti there. I can say anything. Oh Prabhu, yeah, I can use any. Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, or it could be just Prathama also. That depends, the Vishaya. But the Ashraya takes Shashti. A Prathama Vishnu Bhakti is applied because since the connection of the two things is already expressed by just one Shashti Vishnu Bhakti, all that remains to be expressed is the meaning of the Nama. For example, Krishnasya Bhakta, Krishna's devotee, means the devotee's connection occurs through the connection proceeding from Krishna. Yeah, so basically the connection is proceeding from Krishna. Krishnasya Bhakta. Similarly, we get Bhaktasya Krishna, the devotees Krishna, and Krishnasya Saundaryam. Whose Saundaryam? Where is that relation coming from? From Krishna. Krishna's beauty. So why do we say which someone desires to express as different? Yeah, this is a different thing. Let's not discuss. Okay. Yeah, this is one just referring to one particular like verse. भेद्य भेदकयोः श्लिष्टिः सम्बन्धो न्योन्यम् इष्यते अन्य अन्य इति अन्योन्यम् द्विष्ठो यद्यपि सम्बन्धः षष्ठ्युत्पत्तिस्तु भेदकात्. The connection of the bhedya and bhedaka, visheshya and visheshana. So bhedaka, bhedya and bhedaka, so with each other is called sambandha. Even though sambandha involves two things, Shashti Vishnu Bhakti is applied only after the bhedaka. So bhedaka, this is interesting. The ashraya of the relation is bhedaka and is visheshana. And the vishaya is the bhedya, the visheshya. I will discuss more about this. Yeah, so Shashti Vishnu Bhakti is applied. The gist is that a Shashti Vishnu Bhakti is applied only after the Bhedaka because the Bhedya already has another Vishnu Bhakti assigned to it. Actually, there are 4 varieties of Sambandha. This is important, very important. 4 kinds of Sambandhas are there, relationships. Swaswami, Janya Janako, Avayava, Avayavi, Tatha, Sthanya iti Proktaha, Sambandhashchopacharatah. By upachara, by figurative usage, all relationships, whatever kind of relationships we observe, we notice, we witness, all of them, they fit into either of these 4 categories, like either grossly or in a very subtle way. So all relationships are said to fit in the categories of 1, swaswami, property and proprietor, like mama, like my pen, so my pen, proprietor and property, my this, me and mine thing. Janya Janaka, generated and generator, like Pituhu. Okay, examples will come. Let us not. Yeah. Avayava, Avayavi, part and whole, and Sthanya Desha, original and substitute. Swaswami, Janya Janaka, Avayava, Avayavi, Sthanya Desha. Examples are coming here. Vishnur Bhakto Harer Putrah Shri Krishnasya Padambujam Trivikramapyodhavasya Chaturdhayam Udaharati. This word Udaharati is equal to the word Udaharana, as we say, Udaharana, like an example. Same root, Udaharati and Udaharana, example. So, examples of each of these 4 kinds of relationships are, which we just read, for Vishnur Bhakta, Swaswami, Vishnu's devotee. Harehe Putra.
Is it not used as a kriya, Prabhu? This udarati is not used as a kriya?
This is a noun. It's a kritanta form actually. Just like bhakti.
Yes.
So bhakti. So similarly, udahariti. Mukti, bhakti. So udahariti. So Vishnur Bhakta, Vishnu's devotee. That is like an example of Swaswami. Hare Putra Harisan Janya Janaka. Shri Krishnasya Padambujam. Lord Krishna's lotus foot. So part and whole. Lord Krishna is the whole, and one of his part, Avayava, is the foot. And Uddhavasya Trivikrama. The Uddhava becomes Trivikrama. This we have studied in Harinamamrit also. How Shashti is used in such case. Thani and Adesha. Uddhavasya.
Prabhu, then in this verse, where is the kriya? Where is the dhatupad?
There is no dhatupad here. It is like a, what do you say? What is that term? That's understood. Implement, yeah. That's implemented here.
Okay.
Yeah, but what happened here is, even in this one and in this one, here like by prokta, like the kridanta forms, although they are nouns, but they act like half verbs or almost verbs. The sense comes like that.
Okay.
So iti prokta, it is said. And in udahriti, like same thing. So the kridanta forms, although being nouns, but act as verbs also. The Sanskrit Bharati, they won't use much of the verbs. They, instead of using verbs, because verbs are difficult, as we have already witnessed in chapter 3, all so many forms and all, they prefer
Yeah.
using the kridanta forms. Tavatu, aham gatavan, sahagatavati. If you attend a workshop from Sanskrit Bharati, the Sambhashana, what do you say? The Sambhashana, the spoken Sanskrit. They will just use Kridanta forms instead of using direct verbs, because direct verbs are super heavy, which we just read in the previous chapter.
Akhya, yes.
180 forms for one dhatu. Plus, if you add sun, ni, and all those pratyas, then 180, 180.
Unlimited. Unlimited.
So basically,
Unlimited.
unlimited forms for each dhatu. We need to be Einstein here. Become anyhow Krishna. So yeah. Okay. From the next sutra to the end of this section on Upapada, from the next sutra to the end of the section on Upapada Vishnu Bhaktis, the different kinds of relationships with the Kriya will be discussed. So, very interesting subject is coming up. Different Vishnu Bhaktis will be discussed in relationship with the Kriya, the verb. Very interesting, actually. This is a very elaborate discussion given here in the commentary. You are most welcome to do. So 628 onwards will be very interesting. Kriya Sambandhi Visheshi Kārakam, that something which has a specific relationship with the Kriya is called a Kāraka. What is a Kāraka will be discussed. And then furthermore discussions. We'll resume tomorrow from this 628. Kāraka is very interesting. But Kāraka actually is very detailed. So I would prefer saying that we read all the commentaries, given in each sutra. I'm trying to read some parts of them in the class, but would be very nice actually if we go through the commentaries also, because it's just a reading, nothing much to do there. But a lot more information is given there. It's like sometimes it would be really heavy, sometimes it would be very informative plus very easy to digest. So even if it becomes heavy, no issue. Let us go through that also. So yeah, please do read. Okay, which shloka was? We did this 27th. Kunti Maharani was praying. Mannitvam Naveda Kashchid. Was it this one?
I wasn't here for the last class.
Ashit Prabhuji, do you remember?
No, this I have not seen, Prabhu. This is not done.
This
Manne Swam
27th?
Kalamishwaram.
And what about 27th?
No, this also not, Prabhu.
This also not done, right?
No.
This
no.
one was done, 26th. Janmaishwarya Shruta Shibir.
This not before me, Prabhu. This not with me. Maybe before, if you have done, I'm not aware.
Janmaishwarya, I remember that myself.
Yeah, I also remember 26. Okay, we'll resume from 27th. Text 27th. Actually, with Asit Prabhuji, last time what we did was I just read 1 or 2 verses from the beginning of this chapter with you.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
right.
that is what happened. But we are just resuming from the normal.
Okay.
Yeah, so Canto 1,
Okay,
chapter 8, text 27th. Namo kinchana vittaya nivritta guna vrittaye atma ramaya shantaya kaivalya pataye namaha. Akinchana vittaya. Vitta is wealth. Akinchana vittaya. Vittam sarvaswam. Yasya tasmai bhakta vatsalaya iti artha. Spelling ardanda should not be there. Iti artha. Nivritta gunavrittaye nivrittaah nirastaah gunavrittayah. Dharmartha kama vishaya yasmat tasmai nirgunaya iti yavat. Okay. अतः आत्मा रामाय पूर्णानंद स्वरूपाय शांताय रागादि रहिताय कैवल्यपतये मुक्तिं दातुं समर्थाय तुभ्यं नमः. So Shri Kunti Maharani is resuming her prayers unto the lotus feet of the Lord, Shri Krishna, Shri Dwarakadhish, that I offer my obeisances unto number one, Akinchana Vittaya, offer my obeisances unto
The wealth of the destitutes.
Vittam Sarvaswam. Yasya Tasmai. Where's the gloss? Yasya.
Oh, I see. I made a typo.
Yes.
Let's see if I can fix it.
Vittam Sarvaswam. Simple meaning.
Should
is
it not be Sarvasya?
I think there is something with gloss here because the simple meaning comes the vitta, the wealth of the akinchana, which you translated as the wealth of the destitutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically bhakta vatsala, but vittam sarvaswam yasya sarvaswam vittam. Something is wrong here. Doesn't seem right. This gloss vittam sarvaswam yasya. Anyhow, so offer my obeisances unto the Lord, who is Bhakta Vatsala, who is okay. Actually, Vittam Sarvaswam Yasya Tasmai refers to the Bhakta. It refers to the Bhakta actually, because a Bhakta whose everything is Lord.
Oh, his only Vittam is the Lord. Okay. He is the only wealth of the Bhakta.
Yes, yes. He's the only wealth of the Bhakta. Yes. Sarvasva, Sarvasva.
This Vittam is going with Sarvaswam?
1 minute.
Then
Vittam Sarvaswam. Yeah, he's the only wealth of whose? Yeah, he's the only wealth of yeah. I would say writing here yasya, let's say bhaktasya, just to make it more easy. No?
I'm sorry, you would say what?
Now,
actually, the meaning Bhakta Vatsalaya, I think, should contain the Bhakta itself. When it said Bhakta Vatsalaya, it contained the word Bhakta. So,
yeah,
which
just
looks
to make it easy, you know, the yasya goes with bhakta. Because he's the sarvaswam or the vittam. Actually, vittam here, vittam is equal to sarvaswam. That he is all in all for the devotee. In that sense, sarvaswam. So I offer such obeisances to such a bhakta vatsala Lord, the Lord who is very affectionate to the devotee. Then nivritta guna vrittaye. I offer my obeisances unto him who is yasmat dharmartha kama vishaya nirastah. So from whom gunavrittayah, or basically the dharma artha kama vishayas, the object of religion, artha kama. So basically if we see gunavritti in simple terms refers to the workings or the effect, or vritti could be translated as uh, one who is free from the effect or the influence of the gunas, basically. But here the gloss is one who is devoid of dharma artha kama vishayas. The object of dharma artha kama, nivritta iti nirasta, and he is thus nirguna. In this, because he's devoid of guna vrittis, that's why he's called nirguna.
This vritti has something to do with the action or activities?
Yeah. So basically, just like we are controlled by the gunas, so our actions are actually the actions of the gunas. In that sense, right? We are inspired, we are rather motivated or impelled, actually, not motivated. We are impelled to act in a particular way through the modes, through the gunas. But the Lord is not like that. So in that way, right, vrittis are the actions. So the action, let's say the actions, he's free from the actions of the gunas.
Yeah. And also this nivritta is in relation to someone who is entangled and now freed. Is it not nivritti? Nivritti, we call that someone who was entangled and now is freed is called nivritti.
No, but it's the Lord. He was never entangled, so it can't be that.
No, that's right. So this is what I'm saying, that we are using the word nivritti in relation to the Lord.
I mean, it's
But
in the
otherwise, if
shloka,
we say,
Kunti Maharani.
yeah. That I understand. That I understand. Like in Hindi, we say वो अपने प्रातःकालीन में भी कर्मों से निवृत्त हो गया. Something we say in Hindi.
Just a second.
That must be a different meaning.
Just a second. I'm just coming in a minute.
Okay. So Asit Prabhu, you just joined for the first time last week?
Mataji, I did Akhyat last year.
Oh, you did?
So thereafter there was a discontinuation. So we did about 1 year, about 10, 11 months together, couple of devotees.
So you're from
then
a different cohort.
Then there was a gap of 1 year or so.
I see.
And then now it got resumed 2-3 days back. How it started? Maybe last week, I think. Yeah.
Oops, I just clicked some wrong button. So
we were doing 27.
Yeah. Then Atma Ramaya, therefore, is Purnananda Swarupaya, his personification of complete bliss, Purnananda. Atmana. He's Ragadi Rahitaya Shantaya. He's devoid of any attachment and all. and he's capable of blessing or giving, bestowing liberation. So I offer my obeisances unto him, such a Lord.
What is the significance of the word Yavat Prabhu here in the third line? Iti Yavat.
Iti Yavat is like, see, it's like Yavat.
As much as, or
No, Yavat here acts as like because. Yavat and then Ata is like therefore. So because he's freed from all the gunas, the actions or the influence of the gunas, that's why he's Atmarama in that sense. Yavat and Atah.
okay.
Hmm.
Shant. Kevalya Pate Mukti Nilatum Samarthaya. Timnatum Samarthaya Tubhyam.
Okay. Then I'll read one more. Text 28. Manne Tham Kalamishanam Anadi Nidhanam Vibhum Samam Charantam Sarvatra Bhutanam Yanmitha. Is it Yanmitha? Yeah,
Yes, Prabhu.
Yanmitha Kali.
That's correct.
Tvam Ishanam Niyantaram Anadi Nidhanam Adi Anta Shunyam Vibhum Prabhum Sarvatra Samam Tulya Rupena Charantam Vartamanam Kalam na to kevalam devaki putram manne sambhavayami. यतः त्वत्तः निमित्त भूताद् भूतानां प्राणिनां मिथः परस्परं कलिकलहः भवति इति शेषः. कलहः.
Kala bhavati iti shesha.
Let's just read the translation. My Lord, I consider your Lordship to be eternal time, the supreme so eternal time is Kala, Niyantaram, without beginning and end, Adyanta, the all-pervasive one, Vibhum, in distributing your mercy, you are equal to everyone. Okay, Samam Charantam. The dissensions between living beings are due to social intercourse. Social intercourse. So Kunti Maharani says that Sambhavayami is like I understand or I believe, I accept you as the controller, Niyantaram, you're the controller. You are devoid of any beginning or end. You're endless, you're beginningless. You are Prabhu, Vibhu, and you are present everywhere equally. Tulya Rupena Vartamanam.
This word Sarvatra here is some font issue or something else, Prabhu?
No, actually, I think we did this sutra with you. Like you're saying of this double verb.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is right. This is one of the sandhis actually. And it's an optional sandhi.
Okay, like we have seen even before in Dharmam also, there was ma and ma again.
Yeah,
there was a conjoint.
Actually, so the rule says that if we have Rama plus any Vishnu Jana following, and any Sarveshwara, it could be either a Sarveshwara or another Vishnu Jana following. Then what happens is this Vishnu Jana is doubled. Optionally. For example,
okay.
Sarvatra. Now here we have Rama, a Vishnu Jana following.
Yeah.
And a Sarveshwara following, doesn't matter. So this
gets
doubled. And that's an optional rule. Nowadays it's not practiced, but earlier in our earlier scripts you will see like this.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. This is in Sandhi rule?
Yeah, this is in Sandhi, Vishnu Jana Sandhi.
Okay.
So, yeah, Sarvatra Samam Vacharantam. That you are equally present everywhere, Tulya Rupena. and your kalam, your time. Na tu kevalam Devaki putram. And I don't just consider you as a son of Devaki. I consider you as time, who is equally present everywhere, who is all pervasive, Vibhum, who is endless, beginningless, and who is the controller, Niyantara. Yat yatah tvattah nimitta bhutan. This is, and kalah, time, which you are, your form. So nimitta bhutan, like nimitta bhutan is time. You as time becomes the cause of kalaha. You know, kalaha is a mutual disagreement or mutual fight, or between the living entities. So because basically the kala invokes that, becomes the cause of that. Because whatever happens in due course of time only. We can't say that we are performing anything, we're doing anything, being beyond the dimensions of the time. No. Anything we do we do in this time frame. See, such how bound we are actually. We don't consider how bound we are. That anything we are doing within this time frame. It's like a race. Let's say 100 people are running. They have to cover, let's say, 400 meters of the track. And they have to do, let's say, 3 circles of that, total 1200 meters. So they are given time, let's say 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes per circle. So a person might start running, and let's say after running for a minute or two, he's like, oh, I have so much of time, and but he's bound there. He's given a particular time period. So a time period is also given to us, but we think otherwise. Yeah. So yet tvattah nimitta bhutat. Bhutanam mitha kalihi. I think I would like to read the gloss, but this is the gloss there only.
But can you just explain the yatta?
Okay.
Tvattah? I'm confused about that
See,
part.
yataha means because, and tvattah means from you. So tvattah is like
Okay.
Tvattah is like tvam, tvam, tvaya, tubhyam, tvat.
Yes. 5.1 only, Prabhu.
5.1 from you. Yeah. Like mattaha parataram namnet, mattaha, similarly tvattaha. Mattaha and tvattaha. Same thing.
I see. And then nimitta bhutad is the being of the existence of because of the existence of nimitta time.
Yeah. And then what happens? Bhutanam mitha kalihi bhavati. Kalaha bhavati.
How are these 3 words getting linked to one who is being paid obeisances? The last 3 words, how it is getting connected to the prayer?
So it's like a drift. Like it's not direct, like Tubhyam Namaha, this Namaha, that Namaha. Now Kunti Maharani is offering this prayer a little like separate from the way she was offering before. Just like Chaturthi and Namaha, Chaturthi Vibhakti and Namaha. So he's telling like quality or feature of Lord in the form of Kala, basically, which causes the Kalaha between the living entities. Of course, she's also telling different Aishwarya Vachak forms of the Lord, like he's Isha, he's Adi Nidhanam, he's Vibhum, he's Sarvatra Samam, he's Kalam, he's Sarvatra Samam Charantam. So a different form here. She's not continuing with the Chaturthi Vibhakti format here. Tubhyam Namaha, Pankajaya Namaha, Pankajnam. No.
Yeah. Okay, then it seems that you are always equipoised, samam charantam sarvatra, despite that, the living entities, because of your time, energy, are always in friction. Is it something of that sort?
Yeah. Right. In simple words.
Except I don't see despite anywhere.
I'm sorry?
Where's the word despite?
I mean, that was
And
his
maybe it's just implied.
Yeah. So basically, you are the cause of Kalaha also.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Because
more
he's the
like
time.
Kalaha cannot happen without you, because nothing can happen without you. So
Blaming Krishna. Just imagine she's like, without you, you are the cause of the quarrel between all of us. Yeah. Anyhow. Okay, so we'll continue tomorrow with this.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
thank you.
Thank you,
Dhanavad
Mataji.
Pranam.
Thanks a lot. Dhanavad Pranam. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dhanavad Pranam. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.